Welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. Today my topic is financial risk and portfolio analytics dashboard using Power BI. So this is the fourth project in the series of Fintech analytics project, and this one would be purely Power BI project. There will be no coding, nothing. But yes, I have used Python in Google Colab because I have used 10 different assets from the market, Indian stock market only, and to gather the data I have used Yahoo Finance and Python. So if you guys need a collab notebook, then please do let me know in the comments so that I will give you the link for that notebook. So let's get started. So as you can see, the report is open already, but we will start with the project folder structure. So as you can see, there are three major folders. First one is dashboard, then data, and the last one is the screenshots. So the screenshot contains the final images of the dashboard. Then the dashboard has the main file, like the dashboard file, PBX file, and in the data there are a total 6 different types of CSV files, which I have downloaded from the collab, like from the code that I have run. So I will give a brief about all the 6 types. First, let's open the asset master. Okay, as we can see, all the 10 listed assets which I have used in the project are over here, and along with them their asset class and the sector is also mentioned here. So the first 5 are nothing but the stocks from the Indian market, which are under equity class, and there are different sectors from for each of them. Then the next 3 are nothing but the ETFs, which have the asset class as ETF, and the sector is also different, like the index ETF is there, then gold and the silver ETF is there. And the last 2 are nothing but the Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are the cryptocurrencies. Next is the daily returns. So as the name suggests, it contains the daily returns from particular time range for each and every asset. As you can see over here, the date is there, like I have chosen from the January 1st of 2023 to today 2026 June, and for all the assets the same period is used, and I guess there are total 12,471 rows. The next one is normalized prices. So this one was created laterwards because I faced an issue in the graph. Why I've created this is because there is a high difference between the asset Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other assets like stocks and ETF, because the price of the Bitcoin and Ethereum are literally in lakhs, I would say, and the stocks and the ETFs are merely hundreds or thousand. So there is a really huge gap, and because of that the trend line was not shown on the graph. Only the trend line of Bitcoin and Ethereum was shown, and the rest were just invisible kind of. So that's why I chose a normalized price version, where each and every asset will begin at 100 rupees, and over the period whatever the changes were in the original price, that will be implemented on this 100 rupees as well. So in this way we can see all the assets and the growth of those assets in the previous 3 years. Then there is portfolio metrics. So this file contains all the metrics that are used in the dashboard. These are basically used for KPIs, like the cards. Portfolio return is there, then portfolio cumulative return, then portfolio volatility, then Sharpe ratio, and then there is VAR, which is nothing but value at risk, and the last one is nothing but the health score. So these were the 6 assets which will be used. Then there is risk metrics. So this file contains all the risk metrics for each and every asset. As you can see over here, the risk metrics are volatility, then Sharpe ratio, and value at risk is also there, which is VAR 95, and the last one is nothing but the stock prices. The stock prices is nothing but the closing price of that asset on that particular day. So there are almost same rows, like 12,471 or more than that. Okay, so here are 12,491 rows. Now let's check out the dashboard. Dashboard is finally loaded, and there are two pages in this dashboard. The first one is nothing but the executive dashboard, and the second page is risk analytics dashboard. So I will explain you the first dashboard. Okay, as you can see on the top, I have mentioned financial risk and portfolio analytics dashboard, which is nothing but the name of the project. And just below it, in a smaller font size, the assets, like the category of the assets is mentioned, like Indian equities, then ETFs and cryptocurrency portfolio. On the right hand side, there is data source, which is Yahoo Finance, and an analysis period is given, which is Jan 2023 to June 2026. Now just below that, there are three slicers. First one is asset, then there is asset class, and the last one is nothing but the sector. So for filtering out the stocks or the assets according to sector or the class, I have added this slicers. Then the 6 KPI cards, which were the 6 metrics, so I have added those here. The main chart is this growth of rupees 100 invested. So this is the line chart in which I have included the trend line of each and every asset for 100 rupees. Like, I have used the normalized price CSV file here, so it demonstrates what would be the price of 100 rupees on the June 2026 if it were invested on 2023 of January. And the next one is annual return by asset. Here I have shown the returns by the asset in a hierarchy from the highest to the lowest, and the last one is nothing but the portfolio composition, like what the portfolio includes. So as you can see, there are 5 equity stocks, then there are 3 ETFs, and the 2 are nothing but a cryptocurrency. Moving on to the second page of this dashboard, here also I have kept the 3 slicers same as it is, and below these slicers there are 2 tables. First one is nothing but a top performing asset, and the second one is bottom performing asset. So it shows the top performers and the bottom performers. And then there is risk versus return analysis. It is a scatter plot, so you can see the risk versus return, like how much risk we are taking for how much return. And as you can see here, the x-axis is volatility, which is nothing but the risk, and the y1 is nothing but the return. So as you can see, the cryptocurrency, the blue dot here tells that it is really volatile, but the return is also very high. So this is the risk adjusted performance chart. In this I have used Sharpe ratio versus the asset. So more the Sharpe ratio, the better it is, and I have sorted it by descending order. So as you can see, the lowest one is the TCS and the highest one is the GOLDBEES. And the next one is the asset volatility ranking. In this, the highest volatile asset is Ethereum, then there is Bitcoin, then silver is there, and the lowest one is nothing but the NIFTYBEES. So all these sources, like the data sources and the dashboard file, is in the GitHub repository. I have uploaded it on GitHub, and the link is also given in the description. I know the link is not clickable, but you can do 2 things. One is you can just copy paste the link, and the second one is you can go in the about section of the channel, and there you will find the GitHub link for my account, and from there you can just navigate to the repository. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video.